hungry young fella gets the double cheese and extra fries.
You deserve it, Joey. You might have lost Vicky for good last night if you hadn't called home from Atlantic City so a friend, Dr. Hannon, could get there. I think that was very cool, man, very cool.
It was anything but cool, I tell you. Vicky Smith was quite a handful. Dad and Dr. Hannon didn't arrive at the casino when he did. I don't know what would have happened.
Now, don't sell yourself short. Because of you, your mother's back in treatment. Well done.
And I'll second that. Hey, we can't eat French fries without ketchup. Where's the waitress?
I'll get it. Don't you worry.
Joey! Thank goodness. It's all right.
You have to be mistaken. If my son was going to be released from prison, someone would have told me.
All I know is that Maria Perez and I saw Antonio as big as life in Angel Square. He was walking with your younger boy.
Can't be. Christian and Antonio?
I don't understand. Why can't you believe it? Pick up the phone and call the Stateville prison. They'll tell you your son Antonio is gone.
How could this have happened?
I hope you're not planning on getting into trouble again.
Well, I'm not looking for any.
Good for you.
But I'm telling you right now, I'm not putting up with anything either. I get hit. I hit back.
Not good enough. They may have let you out of Statesville, but you're not a free man. It's called parole, Antonio.
What is with you, huh? He did his time, and they said that he could go. And why are you giving him a hard time for it?
Listen, Andy, I know you're trying to do your job, but Christian's a good guy. And if his brother needs to bunk here at the community center, he can bunk here, all right?
How long will that be?
Darlene, he has no other place to go.
I am sorry, but there have just been too many signs you are in danger.
What, for my brother?
It's okay, Chris.
No, it's not okay. You were the head of the Prides. If Dylan lets you stay here, it's an open invitation to the Arrows to start a war.
Why is everything Antonio's fault?
Forget it. I don't need the hassle.
No, Antonio, if you need to stay here, I'm the one to say you can stay. You can stay.
Thanks anyway, all right? I'm out of here.
Way to go, officer. God, must be nice to know you made the world safe for at least one night.
Look, I don't know what it is with you, Andy, but I try to give the guy a chance, and you just turn around and you step over.
Sorry, Dylan, but you're gonna have to trust me on this one. Antonio Vega is nothing but trouble.
I am with Andy on this one. After all the visions and signs I've seen, the last thing you need is a gang leader staying here with you fresh out of prison.
And how many times have I told you that your visions and your signs are wrong, huh? There's nothing bad gonna happen to me.
Tico, bro, you were supposed to give me the signal. What's up?
Chill, man. It was hot outside. I forgot.
Where's the group, bro? You supposed to be looking over the community center?
Man, take it easy. I got Ice keeping tabs on you.
Them? What you mean them? Dylan Moody got some company?
Would you believe Antonio Vega?
Antonio?
Mm-hmm.
No way.
Sí, te lo estoy diciendo. The leader of the Prides is back in Angel Square. I guess when he finds out that you're running the Arrows, he's gonna wanna pay his respects.
Yeah? But you're just gonna have to take a number, man. I got some unfinished business with Mr. Dylan Moody. Yo, I want you to get in contact with our man, Cyrus. I need a few rounds of those special bullets he'll be selling, you know what I mean?
The hollow points? Oh, my brother, those could rip a man wide open.
That's the idea, bro. Big shot for a big shot, right? When Dylan Moody goes down tonight, man, he ain't never getting up.
By the time I got in touch with your family and sent them here, you and your mom were way gone.
Yeah, way gone. That's one way to put it.
how worried I was about you. I mean, your mom was acting so weird, saying she was Nikki and everything. So what happened? And don't say nothing, because Tina told me that they found you in the casino. That is too much.
Yeah, well, it wasn't exactly a joyride, that's for sure. I mean, every minute I was worried that Mom was going to get away on me and disappear again.
I know. It must have been horrible. In an exciting kind of way, right?
Joey, excuse me. Your burger's getting cold. Why don't you share your fries with Kelly and your Uncle Bo, and I'll play catch-up.
You know what, Mr. Buchanan, I just wanted to say that I was really happy to hear that Joey's mom is all right. She's all right, isn't she?
Yeah, she's back in the hospital. She's resting up.
You know, maybe you could talk Joey into getting some sleep, too.
No way. I'm way too wired.
Leave them to me. Eating a lot of French fries works the same as a sleeping pill.
Oh, Kelly. Tina told me about you trying to help last night. Much obliged.
Hey, see? You want to get noticed, all you have to do is be nice.
Please, no lectures. Now, wipe that grin off of your face and start talking. I want to know everything. Dylan's right, Luna. Nothing's going to happen to him.
So did you hear that?
Because I'm going to arrange for an undercover cop to keep an eye on this place till Luis gets arrested.
No, I'm not having some kind of watchdog hanging out here every time I turn around.
This is my call, Dylan. You can stay or go, but this center stays closed till one of our guys gets in place. How long will that be, Andy? Well, hopefully tonight. But in the meanwhile, keep your eyes open and don't play hero. Thank you, sugar. Well, at least somebody's talking some sense around here.
Oh.
All right, come on. Let's go home. Go get some... Honey, you heard Andy that the center's closed. Now, come on home with me. Let's go get some fried chicken with your niece and your nephews.
No, I'm not hungry.
Well, I am. Come on and keep me company. Max is in Texas, and, well, the kids, they can't get used to not having a man around the house.
So, now I see what it is. See, you want me to come and spend time with the twins and Al. This has nothing to do with those visions and signs you've been talking about.
You listen to me. I know what I know, and I saw what I saw. You are in danger.
Darlene.
Listen, all right, you just stay here. Get yourself killed. Meet the, well, heck, the twins, they've forgotten what you look like. You haven't been by to see them in so long.
Darlene, wait. Fine. Okay. I'll come home and have supper with you. But I am sleeping here tonight.
You know, you were part mule when you were a toddler, but now you are 100% mule.
That's me.
Look, man, I thought she was different, all right? God, to think. Call me Andy, she says. Think of me as a friend, not a cop. God. I mean, that is the last time I'll ever listen to her.
It's not worth losing sleep over, Chris. Well, I spent 6 years in Statesville prison. Kind of got used to being hassled by the uniforms.
I mean, look, I don't care what she says, all right? You're a free man now. You can go where you want, you can do what you want. Come on, man, look, I'll take you home.
No.
Antonio, you gotta forget about what Mommy says. All that stuff. Deep down, man, you know she still loves you.
Look, forget it, Chris, all right? She blames me for everything bad that happened to the Vega family. I went to prison, Dad died, and Angel Square became a slum. It's all Antonio's fault.
Antonio, she had a lot to carry when you went
Don't
away.
you think I know that?
So let me talk to her. She'll understand.
No. It's too late, little brother.
Why won't you just let me try? Huh? Just take a chance for once. Now what do you want?
This is between me and your brother. We have a few things to get straight.
So how are things going with the investigation?
You mean that old story about the good cops trying to catch a bad cop?
I really feel for you on this one, Bo. You know, if I have to read one more editorial in Manning's Rag about the cops stealing guns from the police warehouse and selling them to the kids in Angel Square, and while you're twiddling your thumbs...
Yeah, but he's right. the buck stops here. I wish I could say to you that we got a break in this case, but...
I tried leaning on Frankie Valari. You know, the fellow that tipped us off in the beginning? He's either got laryngitis or amnesia.
Or he's just plain scared. But there may be another way. It's worth a try. I'm gonna plant somebody in Angel Square. Now, he's from there, he's well-connected, he's well-liked, and maybe he can get to some names that'll lead us to whoever is stealing the guns. I just hope to God it's one guy.
This plant of yours is taking quite a chance, isn't it? I mean, if your bad cop gets wise to him...
Yeah, but he won't. Not if we get wise first. When we find this guy, believe me, he's gonna regret the day that he was ever born.
Haven't you done enough for one day?
Antonio, you let your kid brother do your talking?
Antonio, come on, let's just forget this. Come on, let's go.
Relax, Chris. She's just one of those cops that gets off on showing everybody her badge. I can handle Officer Harrison.
But, Antonio...
Look, it's okay. Does Mr. Bonilla still have those lemon ices at his bodega?
Yeah.
Why don't you go get us a couple, okay? Here.
I got it. I'll be right back.
You happy now?
What, are you trying to blow your cover? What happened to you in Statesville? You have a lobotomy or something?
What did I do?
If I hadn't stopped you, you were all set to move into the community center. Dylan Moody is dedicated to fighting gang.
Now?
Oh, yeah, you go right ahead. You tell me how you're going to catch the guy who's selling guns when everybody in Angel Square thinks that you're working with Dylan Moody.
Look, first of all, I don't need some cop telling me how to play on my turf. ¿Entiendes? You want me to find out who's dealing guns? Stay out of my face.
If it means you staying at the community center, forget it.
I wasn't gonna stay there. Dylan invited me, but you never let me turn him down. My way, without making him suspicious. No, you had to step in and play Little Miss Kojak.
I thought maybe you...
No, I know what you thought. But you don't know me, lady. See, around here, everybody knows me as the Lion. And I've got to make sure that the prides and the arrows know that I am the king of the jungle. That's the only way I'm gonna find out the name of the cop you're after.
Okay. Fine. Do it your way. Just don't get so caught up in being king of the jungle, you forget who you're working for.
Yeah, I'll try and remember that. It's gonna be kind of hard, though. It's gonna be kind of nice being in charge again.
Come on, Antonio, let's go.
One more warning. I'll be watching every move you make. You so much as jaywalk, and you'll wish that you never left Statesville. Buenas noches.
Antonio was released on parole yesterday.
I knew it was him. As handsome as ever.
But it doesn't make sense, Juanita. Why wouldn't somebody told me?
Carlota, you're my best friend. But ever since Antonio was sent to prison, you behave as if your son had died. Maybe that's why.
And you're sure it was him with Christian?
Positive. And you could tell he was so happy to be with his brother again.
I can't let it happen again.
What?
Christian has been so angry and confused since Eddie was attacked. It's all I could do to keep him from taking revenge on Luis. And now if he talks to his brother and he listens to... No. I won't let it happen.
Who are you calling now?
Mrs. Vickers. I'll tell her that I had a family emergency and then I'll get someone else to serve her dinner party tonight. And then I want you to tell me exactly where you saw my sons. I have to find them before it's too late.
Well, so much for bonding with my nephew and niece.
Well, honey, don't you worry. Twins are going to be up any minute, and they're going to be ready to play peekaboo with Uncle Dylan.
Where's Al?
Al?
I knew
didn't
it.
I tell you he's staying over
No, I
at Jimmy
knew
Miller's
it.
house?
I got thrown off by my own flesh and blood. She lied to me, and right here I am.
Honey. No.
Now, the fried chicken was good, I will give you that, but it's fine. It doesn't matter anyway. No kids to be around. I got to be down at Rhodey's pretty soon. I told Mike I'd cover his shift for him tonight, so.
Well, next time you see Mike, I want you to thank him for me. The last time you spent over at the community center, Oh.
We're not talking about that.
All right, let's talk about something a little more pleasant. Sit down. Let's see, what can we talk about? Marty Saybrook. Is she gonna be at Rhodey's tonight?
No, she is at Philadelphia General with that little girl, Paloma, that she's been having.
Oh, the little girl who's fighting AIDS?
Yep. She's having another surgery, and so Marty wanted to be there for her, which is nice.
Yeah, that Marty, I'm gonna tell you, when is a smart man gonna come along and snap her up? What's that look all about?
Well, hey, all right, fine. I'll go ahead and tell you because you're just gonna drag it out of me anyway. Marty told me that she loved me the other night, but we got in this huge argument about her paying for this security guard to come stay at the community center.
Wait just a minute. Back up.
What?
Marty said the L word.
Yeah.
Well, what did you say?
Well, what do you think I said? I told her that I love her.
Oh, you did! Oh, Dylan, I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you and Marty both.
You get off me.
You know what this means, though, don't you?
What?
I kept having to remind myself that she wasn't my mom. Sure, she looked like my mom and everything, but she was a completely different person. You should have heard the things she was saying to me.
What? Don't stop now. What'd she say?
Well, for one thing, when we got to the casino, Nikki kept wanting me to act like I was her boyfriend.
God, even if she didn't think of herself as your mom, didn't she know she was too old for you? Although, when you think about it... Sorry. Couldn't resist.
Well, that was another thing, too. She kept wanting me to tell her about me and Dorian.
My mother's a lawyer. You must have wanted to just run back to Lambview and dive under the covers.
I couldn't, though. I could not. I mean, someone had to stay with her until my dad and Dr. Hannon could get there.
You know, if I'd been in your shoes, I would have run.
Yeah, and left your mother? No way.
I did it once. I was 11. And Aunt Dorian flew me all the way from Paris to San Francisco. And I guess she was, you know, really bad because, you know, they thought if she saw me, it would make things better. Somehow I was. Man, she was just so out of it.
Hey, it's okay.
You know, I sat there as long as I could. As long as I could, but I couldn't. Just wanted to crawl out of my skin. You know, so I just bolted and left her there.
Look, you were just a kid.
Joey, that's no excuse. She was my mother. I should have spent time with her. I should have sat with her. I don't know, maybe it would have helped. But I was scared. Not everybody's a good person like you are, Joey.
The cops have all the time in the world to push you around, but they ain't got no time to go looking for the guy who stabbed Eddie.
Look, Chris, I know Eddie's your buddy, and you want to do something.
The guy asked me to avenge him. Man, and Mickey, man, we're like the three amigos, you know? He expects me to go looking for Luis and settle the score. What choice do I have?
You always have a choice. Right, a smart kid like you. With everything you got going for you. Huh? You don't let nobody tell you what to do. You let Mickey go bloody his nose up with Luis. You're too pretty.
Cut it out, man.
Hey, you're not a tough guy. You're an artist. Who are you gonna go after Luis with, huh? A paintbrush?
Mickey got me a piece.
What?
You know what I'm talking about.
Where is it? Is it loaded? Let me have it. Let me have it.
Antonio, what are you doing?
Helping you make the right decision.
You're on parole. Man, if they catch you with the thing,
They
you know what
won't.
they're gonna...
The main thing is you use your head and make the smart decision.
Man, if I'm such a smart kid, then why do I feel like I'm letting my best friend down, huh?
Look, if I give you the gun and the 5-0 catches you, you're going to jail. Will that help Eddie?
Yeah, but what if...
What if? Huh? What if you smoke Luis, and then one of his Arrow brothers comes and kills you? Look, I spent 6 years in prison. I promise you, man, there's nothing worth going through that. Nothing.
But I'm still waiting on you to tell me what you're worried about me and Marty for. What, do you have some vision you're not telling me about or something?
No.
Well, then what is it?
Honey, once you tell somebody you love them and you start feeling that and you show your emotions like you and Marty have, your life starts to change. Like these 2 tadpoles coming into Max and mine's life changed everything.
Whoa, wait a second. Marty and I aren't even engaged yet.
Well, I know that. What I'm saying is, when you love somebody, you don't just live for yourself anymore. Max's dreams are just as important as mine. And honey, I'm gonna tell you what, these 2 little kids here, I just can't wait to see what adventures out there waiting for them. Like when they're walking and talking and their first day of kindergarten and all their school plays and high school proms and
oh, Lord,
college
would you
graduation.
listen to her? You're never going to get away from this woman.
Oh,
See?
don't you listen
Huh?
to Uncle Dylan. I'm going to be there for you when you need me. And when you don't, well, I'll still be there for you because I just can't help it. I don't want to miss one single minute. You know what?
What?
Leslie could be the first woman president of the United States. And Frankie could be the first big brother, you know.
Your Grandma Moody would have loved to have seen that because she used to tell your mama that she was going to be president. How about that?
You know
Huh?
what, honey?
Here.
I've been thinking about Mama a whole lot lately. It's real strange. I feel closer to her than I think I have in a long, long time.
Well, maybe it's because you got children of your own now, huh?
Maybe, yeah. You know, I look at these kids and I think about how young she was when we lost her.
We weren't that young, Darlene. We were almost grown. We weren't babies, you know.
I know, but she was so young when she had us. Golly, since she died, so much has happened. She's missed out on so much, so many things. So many things she didn't get a chance to see.
You okay, darling?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. Just get caught up in how much I love my family.
Well, your family's my family. And if you and Max ever need me to push these darling babies around, I'll be right here. All right? And, well, Leslie, I'll just go ahead and start calling myself First Uncle. How's that? Huh?
That's a deal, isn't it? You can start off by coming to their naming ceremony I'm having for these 2.
Well, I can do that.
Dylan, don't you listen to me? Listen to me. You're not just on your own in this world anymore. You've got ties now. Marty's one of them, and these babies are the other. And as much as you think that community center is your responsibility, it is not your only commitment. You've got to take care of yourself for Marty, and for yourself, and for these babies, and for the rest of us.
I know. That's what I get for telling you a secret.
Well, I'm so glad you did. Here, hold little Frankie for me.
Oh, wait a second.
Well, I got something I want to give you. I'll be right back.
Darlene.
What? Here you go.
Darlene.
Huh?
What? I don't know how... What do you want me to do with it?
Well, they're your responsibility.
Darlene? Oh, Lord. Well...
Don't be so hard on yourself. If she was so totally out of it, what could you have possibly done for her?
I don't know. I still see her in that hospital room, just so confused and helpless.
Getting the best treatment available. Kelly, you weren't responsible. You know, I bet if your mother had done what my mother did, you would have helped to get her back into the hospital.
I think you have a better opinion of me than I do.
Kelly, if it's one thing I know about you, it's that you have guts.
Thanks. Doesn't help my mom much, does it?
No. That's why you gotta leave her to the experts. Just like I've gotta let go and let Dr. Hannon be responsible. You see, Kelly, in a lot of ways, I am just as helpless as you are.
You know, the hardest thing about Vicky's illness for me is not being able to do anything.
Well, you help her in ways you don't even know.
I'm not talking about feeling sympathy or being understanding, but I'm talking about doing something. Hell, you know me. I see a problem, I jump in feet first and try fixing it. But this thing has got me stymied.
Yeah, but you call it...
All I can do is just sit back and watch her wrestle with this fear and this pain, and it's driving me right up a damn tree.
What you call sympathy, I call loving somebody. And just forget about the divorce, because Vicky knows how you feel about it. You're always there for her, day in, day out.
Yeah, I wonder about that. Well, I want to get back to the banner and put it to bed. At least when I'm in my office, I know what I'm doing.
Hey, your money's no good. Now, go on. I got it.
Thanks. I'll stop by and say goodbye to Joey.
Ah, Commissioner. They told me I'd find you here.
Andy, I'm off duty. Now, you know, you can call me Bo.
I better stick to Commissioner. I overstepped my authority tonight. I hope you won't be too angry.
Talk to me.
Started in Angel Square when Dylan Moody refused to leave the community center.
What is it with that guy? Has he got a martyr complex or something?
Yeah, I tried talking some sense into him, and he knows he's a walking target for Luis and the Arrows. When he refused to leave, I shot my mouth on him.
Yeah. Well, we all know how hard it is to get an opinion out of you. So what'd you say?
I told him that we'd put an undercover cop over at the community center until we bring Luis in. I mean, the second that it flew out of my mouth, I knew I didn't have the authority to make that decision.
It's no problem, though, Andy. I already did that. Jimenez is going to be on duty at the center tonight. So if Dylan Moody wants to be the bait, then we're going to have one of our run there to catch a fish.
I should have known you'd be on top of it.
So wait a minute. Are you telling me that underneath that Mr. Nice Guy facade, there's this self-doubting, insecure mass of protoplasm like me?
Well, no, I wouldn't go that far.
Thanks.
Look, all I'm saying is that we both know what it's like to grow up with a mom who needs a lot of help, and we can't be the ones to give it.
All right. But I'm not really insecure. I mean, I only said that so that make you feel better.
Oh, well, thank you.
You didn't say all those nice things just to make me feel better, did you?
Kelly, I think you are an amazing person in a lot of different ways, even though you dress like a space invader.
What? It's fashion.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. You are so provincial. You have no appreciation of the haute couture. I mean, look at what you walk around in.
What is wrong with what I wear?
Look, that might have been fine when you were playing American Gigolo with Aunt Doreen. Oh. But it's not you.
And what exactly is me?
I don't know. The way that you rescued your mom? Armor. Shining armor.
Well, this knight in shining armor had best crash. You're right. French fries do make you sleepy. So, I better get home and get into my very chic pajamas, or I can never wake up.
Well, I'll go with you. But first you have to kneel.
Excuse me, first I have to,
Kneel. If I can dance on tables and go topless at a country club, then you can kneel. Unless you're afraid of what people might think.
Me. Afraid. I hope you don't expect me to propose to you, because it's not going to happen. And I don't do shoes.
Get real. For courage, for kindness, and for reasonable coolness, I dub you Sir Joy Buchanan of Landview.
Hello? Oh, Mr. Henderson, what can I do for you? Oh, well, of course you're upset. I can't blame you. But there's a reason why Christian didn't show up for work tonight, you know. We had a family emergency and... No, please, Mr. Henderson, it's the truth. Well, Christian really should have called himself, but, you know, he's been so... Oh, no, Mr. Henderson, no, please don't do that. I promise you that he... What happened? Christian lost his job. You see? Antonio is home for one day. You see what happens?
I'm sorry, Carlota, but I have to get home to my own family. Hector will be back from work and...
I understand. It's okay. Hey, listen, thank you so much for spending the day and helping me look for my son.
Your sons. You have two of them, Carlota.
Seems so easy, huh? Just pull the trigger, kill Luis, your buddy Eddie's avenged. You're a man. Well, I got news for you, Chris. There's a lot of guys in Statesville prison that thought like that. And it's hell. You're nothing there. Less than nothing.
They didn't break you, now, did they?
Didn't they? Think again. You get so you just dream about walking down the street. Just walking down the street.
But you're out now, man. I mean, you're free. You're still pretty cool. Look, you know what to do, you know what not to do. Antonio, man, I was gonna use that gun. And you stopped me.
Yeah, I got a gut feeling you would have come around.
Maybe, maybe not. No, I'm just glad that my big brother was around here to stop me. Listen, where are you gonna sleep tonight?
I don't know yet. But as soon as I find out, I'll drop the address off over with Dylan at the community center.
What about the gun? You know, Mickey's gonna want that back.
You let me worry about the gun and your pal Mickey. Now get going before Ma gets worried.
Yeah, you know what? You're gonna need some money.
No, I'm okay.
It's all right. Just take it, okay? So we'll consider this our loan.
25 bucks. My brother's a rich man.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm an artist. I'm not a tough guy. You know, God knows that all artists are rich.
Don't forget that, all right? You're an artist. Come on, I'll pay you back.
You already did.
I think I forgot the song.
Well, you've got the touch anyway.
Well, I don't know. One minute Leslie's fine and Frank's crying, then they flip-flop.
It's fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what you get for spending so much time at the community center, then you'd know something about babies. All right, I promised I wasn't going to say another word about it, and I won't. I want you to hold still for me, though.
What?
Just hold still, mule.
What is it?
Just... This is rose quartz, and it's for love. And as long as you wear it near your heart, it's going to protect your love, and it's going to also protect you.
Thanks, darling. Oops, passing by. What's wrong?
Somebody's watching us outside. I feel it.
Mommy. I thought you were gonna work over at Mrs. Vickers tonight. And I thought you were working at the hardware store. But you weren't, were you, Christian? You were with Antonio.
Jimenez is going to be doing his drunk bum routine. So he's going to be hanging out at the center all night.
Perfect. I gotta get back to work.
Hang on just a second. You made contact with our new parolee yet?
Oh, Antonio Vega. Yeah, I met him.
And?
Well, it won't be hard to pretend that we don't get along. The guy's a hot-headed, chauvinist pig with an attitude the size of Statesville Prison and a macho thing about women, especially women cops.
Well, as long as he isn't a problem. Now, look, I knew that this guy wasn't going to be a sweetheart when I got him the parole, but I think he is the guy that can help us find who's ever dealing those guns.
That's all that matters. But there is one more thing about Antonio Vega. I don't trust him at all.
This is one expensive hit, man. Cyrus charged top dollar for these hollow points.
I don't care, bro. It's worth it. You're gonna meet my friend Dylan Moody tonight.
You gotta get him alone first.
That's no problem, Tico. See, I had some time to think, man. I know how to get the man exactly where I want him.
I'm not denying your psychic ability, Darlene, but I went out there and there's nobody there.
Listen, I have learned to trust my instincts, and they are all pointing towards danger, honey.
Not with me, because after tonight, I'm going to be the most protected man in the world. I'm going to have my own undercover cop, remember? I'm going to be more protected than the twins.
You know, you think this is funny. I'm worried sick.
Would it make you feel any better if I told you that we'd hire Marty's security guard for the community center?
You're not joking with me about this, are you? Do you mean it?
Darlene, you know, I thought a lot about what you're saying, about how I've got to have more responsibility in my life because there's more people in my life and everything. I've got more ties, you, the twins, Marty, everybody, and yeah, I came to the decision. I'm going to ask Marty to go ahead and hire that guard.
You are not such a stubborn mule after all. I take you back.
All right.
All right, listen, all right. What about if I tag along with you to Rhodey's? I could give Tina a call and ask her if she could come over and babysit for the twins just for a little while, and I could buy us a bottle of champagne, and we could celebrate the fact that my brother's got some good sense, and the fact that he and Marty are in love.
Well, that sounds great. I tell you what, though, you call Tina. I'm going to go shower up and all that stuff, and then we'll take off.
All right.
Okay.
Oh.
Darling, thanks.